everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Self with Madison J. Thank you so much. Well, we are going to have a ball. Today, I'm going to introduce you guys to affirmations, but also to a radio icon and so much more. You guys sit tight and welcome to Self with Madison J. Hi guys, and welcome to the first affirmation of the week on Self with Madison J. So what I've decided to do was, since this is the first show, I wanted to break it down for you guys and explain exactly what is an affirmation. Now, an affirmation is something that you speak into your life, whether it be negative or positive. What we tend to do as human beings is we tend to speak a lot of negativity into our lives. And what people don't understand is that our minds are so powerful, it is the only thing that we take with us when we leave this earth. So, what is an affirmation and how is it going to transform your life? So what I've decided to do is to give you guys a few affirmations to get your week started off right. First one, I feel glorious, dynamic energy. I am active and I am alive. Life supports me in every way possible. Abundance flows through me freely. I choose to feel good about myself, and every morning I make sure I feel amazing. Today, this is actually my favorite one, guys. Today is the future that I created yesterday. My mind, body, and spirit are in perfect balance. I am a harmonious human being. And there you guys have it. Those are the 6 affirmations of the week that I want you to prophesize into your life. Hey guys, and welcome back to Social Media Frenzy. Now, when I came up with this segment, I definitely wanted to include everyone's addiction, social media. Me personally, I'm obsessed with it. And I know you guys probably all follow me at MadisonJJAYE_. So I have here a topic that I gave you guys earlier today on social media, and I want to see what you guys have to say about it. So today's topic was actually, what makes you feel beautiful? And I have a few responses. The first response is from Don Lucci. He says, my family, money, and life itself makes me feel beautiful. Next, we have Mrs. Cheyenne 622, who says, my resolve and honor for the good things in life, despite all of the negativity that I face, I accomplish all of my goals each and every single day. After that, we have Gary Campbell, who says, seeing other beautiful people living life. And we have Sherelle Lane, who says, being confident in knowing who I am, knowing that I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. So you guys, make sure you include all of your opinions on what the topic is so I can include you guys in Social Media Frenzy. His love for music has proven that he is one of the best in the broadcasting industry. He has made his place in history as a radio icon. He is one of the most humble, dedicated, and I want to say a little crazy, but what genius isn't crazy? When I think of this guy, I think of a mentor, a friend, family, crazy family. Not only is he a superstar in his own making, but he is an amazing spirit and a great human being to know. You guys, please welcome my first guest to Self with Madison J, Mr. Lenny Green of The Quiet Storm.
You know, for a moment there, I thought you were talking about somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, when you went to crazy, that
No, crazy definitely is you.
If people really only knew why I'm crazy and how long you've been working
But
with
you
me.
know what? I did say what genius isn't crazy. There's a thin line.
Okay.
So thank you so much for being on the
thank
show.
you for this honor. I really appreciate it.
Hand hug.
No, we don't do hand hugs.
What? You guys, Lenny is against hand hugs.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're sissy. I mean, for men. I think it's real cute for the ladies. You know, what everyone needs to understand is that every guest that we have on The Quiet Storm, Madison has a tendency to recruit them to make them become hand huggers.
Can we just show them how it goes at least?
No.
No, okay, so guys, it's like you do and then you fold. It's a hand hug.
Right. Cute for ladies.
Cute for ladies.
Sissy for men.
Sissy for
Especially
men.
grown men.
No, it's not.
But she gets them all. I gotta admit, you get them all.
So speaking of the Quiet Storm, let's talk a little bit about that roster. Lenny, you have interviewed everyone under the sun. Let's talk. You've interviewed from Shaka Khan to even one of your drops is Beyonce, one of the biggest stars in the world right now. Who is your favorite artist that you've interviewed?
That's that's a difficult question to ask because there have been so many favorites, from old school to new school. I mean, from Mary J. Blige to Luther Vandross.
Smokey Robinson being on speed
Smokey
dial.
Robinson. Yes, you develop relationships over the years, and you are starting to understand that. I mean,
I learned from the best.
You're no small cookie in this jar. Please understand that.
But I get it from my mentor. And you guys, I will honestly say that, like, everything I know, it has been because of this man right here. You guys see me on social media, but a lot of the strategies that I have come up with are because I study you.
Well, that's pretty interesting, and that's amazing to know because you're a beast when it comes to social media.
Hey!
No hand hug.
Tried it.
And me, I'm learning from you. So as you're saying you learned from me, I'm learning from you. And I think it's key for a person of my status, of my age, to not get disconnected to what the new trenders are, or the new, hot people who are coming out. And you keep me on that edge. So,
20 plus years you've been in this.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it.
20 plus.
Yeah.
That you saw how I did that?
Yes.
Plus.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
You're welcome.
20 plus years.
20
because
plus
of
years.
God. Because of God. It's not because of me. It's not because of my talent. It's because God has blessed me with an opportunity. I don't abuse what I do, and I just do it because it's a love and a gift that He gave me. So I'm thankful.
It's your purpose. What advice? Because 20 plus years in this business is really it's basically unheard of. But your voice is so iconic. Everyone knows it. I remember when I was coming to the station, they were like, "Oh, Lenny Green's going to be here." I'm like, "Yeah, Lenny's going to be here." Everyone knows that voice.
They don't know the face, though.
They're learning the face.
Well,
hey.
Because of social media now, we're in a different...
I got you with the social media.
I'm a little scared when you say you got me. I'm a little scared. But you know what? It's a blessing to know that we cross a lot of genres, in terms of age genres. I still have a long journey to go. I mean, a lot of people may think that I have reached my level of success. No, I think when a person gets very comfortable at being where they are and thinking that they are at where they need to be, I think that's when you need to just kind of give it up.
That's when you stay complacent. But you know what? Yeah. That's what, with all artists, it's like you always want to achieve that next level. So how have you evolved throughout the years in the industry, and what tips would you give to someone who wants to be in radio?
I think the way anyone revolves and grows is to just remain open to new things. And that's personal life and professional life. We can't be so complacent. We can't be so narrow-minded and just thinking our way, one way. And believe me, you do get set in your ways. Yeah. And you get comfortable in doing certain things a certain way. But I think you have to keep yourself open to just trying new things. And you can't ever stop your grind. I mean, growing up in Brooklyn,
he's using hip words, guys. I love it when he does that. Go ahead.
No, look, I'm a New York guy. I grew up in Brooklyn. New York City is a place where you have got to learn how to get your hustle on. Yes. And hustle is not in a bad context in this regard, because when the hip hop song came out, I'm a hustler. I said, "Oh, that's my theme song."
Can you sing it for us just
a
little?
I'm not going to do that. However, but that's what you have to do in anything that you do. And I tell singers this, and people who are in this industry all the time, that you have a perfect backyard to kind of expand and do and reach and try everything that you could possibly do. Now, is everything going to be successful for you? Is every opportunity or every door that you knock on going to be? No, it's not.
And that's one of the things that you told me when I first started working with you. You were like, and I remember I came to you, I was complaining about something didn't work out for me. And I was like, "Lenny, I'm pushing and I keep going and I'm trying." And you were like, "Madison, everything's not going to work out for you." And the one quote that I took from you was, "No's aren't no's, no's mean not now."
That's it. And the question is, how patient can you be? And trust me, you see me now, but prior to coming to New York radio, you and no one else.
20 plus years, guys. 20 plus years.
Knew of who I was, knew what I had an interest in doing, knew that it took 12 years to get to New York, and now it's been over 16 years in New York. I'm blessed and I'm thankful for the opportunity, and it ain't over yet.
It's not. It's not. So let's speak about what's going on right now. The Quiet Storm. How did you come up with that name?
I did not. Can't take credit for that. Actually, the Quiet Storm name, if we want to be really specific about it, was actually birthed in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
On the campus of Howard University at a station which is still in existence called WHUR. There's a lady who's a media mogul, Kathy Hughes. She kind of came up with this idea to do this program. And it started right there in Washington. And other stations around the country, once they became so successful at it, adapted the name. So the name, The Quiet Storm, is not an original name. It has been twisted and turned and modified. And it became a lot of different names off of The Quiet Storm. I used to host a show in Connecticut when I was doing Connecticut radio called Whisper Softly. Same concept. Same concept. Then when I came to KISS in New York, it was Kissing After Dark. Same concept.
You guys know that one, right? Yeah. You know that one.
So now, the station, the flagship station that The Quiet Storm is on in New York is always been known as The Quiet Storm. So when we became syndicated, we added the personal touch to it by saying The Quiet Storm with Lenny Green.
Linward, Greenward.
You know, I thought we were going to be nice today.
We are being nice. Aren't we being nice, guys? We're being nice. I think we're being nice.
You don't want me to tell your viewers your real legal name? Do we want to go there?
We're going there, Lenny?
Do we want to go there?
Come on. Okay. We're gonna I'm gonna throw in a white towel on that one, okay?
Okay.
All right, white towel's out.
Although
white
you
towel
did
is
get 1 point up,
definitely out.
so I should not pay attention to the white towel, but I'm gonna be nice because it's your first show. So I'm honored to be here, so I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah, be nice, Lenny, because you know I got that hairbrush for Christmas.
Me, though. She is testing
that hairbrush for Christmas. But okay, so the one thing, that element that has been so consistent about your shows is the element of love.
Yeah.
Why is love important?
Because God is love.
Ooh.
And that's a very important factor in my life. God has always been my father. I grew up in a single parent family, and I was always raised that God was my father. And I know God is everyone's father, but I had a special relationship with God since I was born. So that's my only father that I could ever relate to. That's my only father that I could always go to. That was my only father who would work out, who would keep me from harm's way. So for me to fall in this path of love was really destined for me that I had no idea about. It was really destined. Because again, this radio thing was destined too that I had no knowledge about. Because radio was not my love. I wasn't thinking about radio. I was thinking about singing. And no, I will not. But yes, singing.
I have videos on my Instagram if you want to see Lenny sing, guys.
Oh gosh. But singing was my focus. Singing was my you could not tell me. I was not Michael Jackson in the making. Number two, I was definitely Michael Jackson. Could not tell me that. So that's what I was focused on until I got to college. And when I got to college,
what changed?
People telling me I had a nice voice and to go to the radio station on the campus.
And then it just took
and
off
I was
from there.
And when I got there, I was so fascinated. It's like coming into a TV station, you know, and so mesmerized by all of the
glitz and the glam of it all. You know what? With you just saying that, I don't want to say your purpose changed, because you say you were so focused on the singing and then you got into radio. I think your purpose is your voice. That iconic, that legendary voice, that sound that everyone has come to love. Your voice is your purpose.
Well, you know what, Madison, thank you for telling me that. And I would have to say my voice is my gift. Aww. And the gift is serving as a purpose.
The gift that keeps on giving. And speaking on gifts that keep on giving, you have this, I want to say, showcase, because it's become such an extravagant thing that we do every month with the Quiet Storm.
Oh, the live broadcast.
Let's talk a little bit about that. What is that element? Because I know the city of Newark, they support you because you're here a lot.
Yeah.
What is that? What is the live broadcast about? I know, but they don't know. So can you tell the people?
It's really kind of bringing what people listen to every night to a visualization. People listen to radio, but they don't visualize radio. You have to imagine radio.
Yes.
Most people
A
don't know how I look. Right. Exactly. Most people don't know how I look until now. I mean, most people imagine me to be dark-skinned, taller, fatter, I don't know, older, I don't know. But I get a lot of variety of different things. So by us doing these live shows, it really brings the visualization to radio.
And what you get to do with the live broadcast, guys, you get to hang out with Lenny. He has a lot of celebrity guests that stop by.
Yeah.
Just to name a few.
Oh, wow. Music Soul Child, Avant, Joe, Freddie Jackson. We have Jaheim coming up. And the list just goes on and on. And it's very hard. And we don't just do singers. You know, we do authors. We do actors, you know, like Leon. My wish is two on my top actors list would be Denzel Washington and Robert De Niro.
Speaking into existence, guys,
It's
because I
definitely
will
gonna
be there. I will be there. Do
I'm
it,
sure you'll be
Denzel.
covering it, sure.
I will be there, living there.
I just want to bring, I think we limit ourselves. I think radio has limited itself when you just cater to just singers.
Yeah.
So we wanted to expand the base when we started doing The Quiet Storm and just give a variety of different people, bring forth a variety of different people, not only from celebrities, but from lifestyle. You know, so I'll bring on people on the show that are talking about relationships or talking about how you can better your life or how you can stay fit. Because the time that The Quiet Storm is on is the prime time for TV.
True.
So I need to do something to kind of captivate that audience and give that audience some kind of information that can be imperative to them or enjoyful for them. So,
and you know, what you've been doing has been working because you're the number one syndicated nighttime show in New York City.
Yes, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, but it's not done just by me. You know, you and my team of wonderful folks that help me produce this show, it has transformed into that. It's really impossible. And trust me, I know the days when it's like you sitting here and you're the camera person. Well, I was doing the show. I was the interviewer for the show. I was the editor for the show. I was the person who got the water or the soda for the guests. I was doing it all. So it's a blessing to have a producer like Global Vito help and assist and technically savvy. We're living in a world now where social media is key. You are, like I said, a beast when it comes to social media. For you to not only do the social media to promote the show, but come up with creative things to enhance what people are coming to the site for. So, you know, when you come up with these affirmations or these wonderful things that people need to know about their relationships, that's perfect. So that's why, and I guess that's why
we're a team. Is that what you're saying, Lenny?
Yes.
Speak to the camera. Let the world know. We're a team. We're family.
Yeah.
We're family.
Yes. You have to love everybody in your family. Yes.
Okay. All righty. There we go. There we go.
You'll get that, but you won't get your hand out. Understand that.
So, Lenny, these things that The Quiet Storm Live is every month.
Once a month.
Milk River.
Well, for now.
For now.
We've moved it around.
Jersey area too.
Well, we did Jersey. We did Newark, New Jersey.
Hey.
We did the Key Club. We did a couple other spots in this other spot. It escapes me. In Newark. So
everything's on his website. Everything is on the website, tqslg.com.
Well, yes, but not the past. But, you know, we've done Newark, we do Jersey. We're working on making it a tri-state thing. So I have a venue that I'm thinking about in Connecticut. So definitely want to move it around. We've added on a couple other cities. So we want to move it to, we just got into Nassau, Bahamas. We're going to take it to Nassau, Bahamas. So we're going to spread the love.
Spread the love and spread it well. Well, you sit tight because right after this, we're going to take a few questions from the live studio audience. Okay. But you guys keep it locked right here. This is Self with Madison J.
How you doing, Lenny Green? My name is Darrell, also known as The Composer. Okay. I just have a question for you. What is your biggest accomplishment that you feel as though has helped you out along life or just in general?
I think, Darrell, my biggest accomplishment is not losing sight of who I am, not getting caught up in the hype of the business, not getting caught up in being misled that I've made it. So everything kind of goes back to my mom for laying in those ground, earth-breaking, humble rules when I was growing up and realizing that, you know, you can become big, but you're not bigger than what you are. So I remain thankful and thank Mom for giving me those early beginnings. Those early beginnings are things that, you know, we really don't appreciate when we're a kid, but if we grow up and we really start learning about life and things that we encounter in life, I think we learn to remember those gems that our parents have given us, and my mom has given me so many, so that's it.
And you pass them on with everybody.
Thank you for that. I will take that along with life.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carol.
Carol.
And Madison asked you earlier what your favorite interview was. I want to know the opposite. What was an interview that was that was difficult for you, but maybe you were able to turn around and turn it into a positive?
You know, I had a few of those, and because the person is still in the industry, well, people are still in the industry, I probably won't say names to be nice. But the most challenging thing is, look, at the end of the day, just as with Madison, the platform is a platform. If someone gives you a platform, no matter what level that you might be at, but if you're successful and you're a superstar, there's no guarantees in this business, no matter what part of the business you're in. So I think we should all learn how to be appreciative of the opportunities that might come our way. So you shouldn't especially with the interview, you shouldn't be like a person who is, you have to pull information out, like they're really making you work for every question that you ask.
I got a few.
So those are the most challenging ones. I'm happy to know that I haven't had a lot of those, but I've had a couple, and they've been so hard that you never forget them. And that's why I think I've always studied people who interview people and just learn certain techniques and certain aspects. And then I also have come to realize over the years that everyone is not going to give you everything that you want. But you have to really pay attention to what they say. Because when I first started doing interviewing people, I would bring my notepad, have all my questions down, and just ask the questions that I thought out. What I didn't do was pay attention to what was being said in between the questions. And I think the most valuable additional information that you can get from someone when you're interviewing someone is something that you didn't prepare for, but something that you can expand on. So I've had some challenges in my life, as we all do, but I've learned through those challenges, so I'm always open for a new challenge. But thank you.
You know what? That's really good. You actually should do something like that. Let's call it like Lenny Gems. Gems from Lenny.
Gems from Lenny. Yeah, I have to think about that. I got Lenny's letters coming. So maybe we'll do Lenny's Gems.
Hey, that's an exclusive, guys. We got a new segment coming on A Quiet Storm.
You might. You
Hey,
just might win that, Madison. You just might.
Thanks for that.
No, thank you. Thank you. I mean, this has been really fun. And let me just say this. Let me just interject this real quick. I've seen a tremendous growth in you from the time you came in to where you are now. When you came in, you were doing a radio show. Now you're doing a TV show.
Yeah.
Just don't forget about it, brother, when you start getting up top.
Well,
but when
I get to Lenny Green of The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS's level?
Really don't forget me then. Because I'm just saying. But I'm very, very proud of what you have ascertained, what you have accomplished, and I definitely see a lot in you to come. So let it be note right here on this show, on your first show, that this is only the beginning. Hey, Oprah had a beginning, and look where she is now.
Is this a hugging? Can we hug after this? No, not a hand hug. Just come on. Come on, Lenny.
No.
You see this, guys?
No.
This is a moment.
I don't want to mess up this moment. I know we're short on time, so you really can't talk a lot. So I know you're short
we're going to hug offset, guys. But thank you so much, Lenny, for being on the show. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
And so do I. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, you guys, you keep it locked right here. This is Self with Madison J. Hey, guys, and welcome back. If you know me, then you know I am not the biggest fan of goodbyes. So when I say goodbye to people, I try to make sure it is a positive, constructive message that you guys can learn from. Because I believe that time is the most valuable thing on earth. And the fact that you guys are giving me your time, I want to make the most of the experience. So with my closing quote, I want to talk about the power of your words. I'm going to say that again for you if you didn't hear me. The power of your words. Now, just to give you guys a little background story, there was actually a scientific study done on water. Yes, the stuff that floats that we need to survive. There was a scientific study done on water, and they played music for the water. And when they were playing hip-hop music and loud, rambunctious music, the tides of the water, the current started to change, and it started to get louder and more erotic. And then they played classic music and R&B, stuff that was a little bit more subtle, and the waves begin to change and they begin to relax. Now that is just the effect of words and sound on water. Our bodies are made up of 80% of water. So think about how much you're putting into your mind just by the music that you're listening to. Are we helping ourselves or harming ourselves? Be mindful of what you speak, be mindful of what you listen to, because this right here, this is a temple of your spirit. So let it be treasured and honor it. But until next time, you guys look good, feel good, be good. This has been Self with Madison J.